Did you have the relationship with Kitty before you left Ryde, and to go shearing? No, because you didn't. You knew the Skelton boys.
Yeah.
Of course, from very young. But Kitty came along at what age? When you were back in Sydney and you met up with her?
They come out in '57. I think their father, he was merchant navy, but he was in the when they were conscripted into the navy, more or less, the merchant navy on Norfolk Island.
Yeah.
And he developed TB.
Oh.
TB, and of course, naturally, Rhodes. Repat Hospital. Your Rhodes used to be a Repat Hospital.
Concord
Roads,
Concord
Roads. It used to be a Repat Hospital because they brought him over first off and put him in the Rhodes Hospital.
Yeah.
And the family come over, but they didn't have, a place for them, so they farmed out over Arnie's and that.
Oh, right.
And Kitty went to Aunt Sally's. That's her mother's sister out at Double Bay. That's the Double Bay home. Yeah. And.
Good address?
Yeah, well, I think she got a job in, a receptionist on the telephone exchange.
Yeah.
Anyhow, getting back to the father, and of course, naturally, and they took one lung out, and of course, I think they were quarantined for a while before they brought them out.
Yeah.
Well, I used to come home to my parents' place every Christmas
Your parents,
time. My parents' place.
I know them.
Yeah. And my siblings, it's only one left down there. Oh, two of them,
Yeah, anyway, go on.
There's only one left now,
Anyway, so you were back in Ryde, and...
Well, I mixed with the Skeltons and still, in contact, and Eka lived in Jones Street, Ryde.
Yeah.
And that's where Kitty's mother and dad lived, in Jones Street, Ryde, a war service home, and Eka used to live up there with his mum at housing commission.
So how did...
it was all housing commission homes. One was called War Service and one was called,
So
public
Kitty
housing.
moved from Double Bay to her mother at...
when the family all got together.
Right.
When he got out of Rhodes Hospital, he was grounded to War Service home.
Okay.
Well, not grounded, but it's on the list, the waiting list. Got one, yeah. So that's where we used to call it Knob Hill. Their name was Knob.
Their name was
and
Knob.
What's this Knob Hill over here? The Skeltons talking about. Of course, they had daughters there.
Yeah, so the Skeltons were up there.
So I slept in and got Kitty. Yeah.
And what was she like then?
Pretty good looking sort.
Yeah, I remember it being very good looking. Yeah.
And they were all jealous of me. God, they come down there. And,
she liked you?
I took them out west, and her and her sister out west. And,
right.
Yeah. At the Long Reach, a big experience for them.
Yeah. The Thompson charm.
So, the Thompson charm. Yeah, Jay's always on about the Thompson boys.
Oh, well, if I didn't take them out, I didn't see what I would have lost it. Back there. In the end, I did, I suppose. Through shearing, they went out to go back.
Yeah.
Through paying me mortgage off and that, due to an oppression, I lost my job at the mill. All they was laid us all off.
Yeah.
Cut back.
Anyway, just back to Kitty, because, obviously I knew her at a later stage, but she's a very good-looking woman. And so you'd taken the two sisters out to have a look at the sheds, but how did you two get together, ultimately?
Where they together then?
Out at Longreach?
No, before we went.
Before you went, yeah, okay, and...
Oh, not solid, but close.
Yeah, and so how did it progress?
Oh, good, yeah, all right.
Because you went back to the sheds and she was in Ryde at that time?
No, she stayed out there. Yeah,
okay, well that's the point I'm getting to.
And then she come back and I had a week off shearing or a year off shearing, sorry, and that's when I'd done a bit of window cleaning, the main roads, and worked for a cleaning contractor in Sydney, and done the main roads, and what was the other building? Taxation Investigation Department in Pitt Street.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, how was that?
Oh, quite interesting.
Who did you nab?
I give one bloke nearly a heart attack hanging out the window in the bus. The awnings that used to come out.
Oh, yeah,
double-decker bus hit when I was going, strapped along, and I'm hanging out the window. I'm just on a little parachute strap, hanging onto a little... He thought I fell on. Wow. And when I come in, I could hear, I rode black and I said, You know what you just did? And I said, what? He said, you know, he said he thought you fell.
Ah, right, yeah.
He said, he's had a bit of a turn. I said, oh, geez.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know nothing. I said, no, it was a bus hitting the awning. You know.
Right.
Or scraping the awning.
Scraping it, yeah.
That happened a lot of times, I think, to the bus and double deckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that you were back in Sydney for that amount of time, and so that's where.
Yeah, that's when we got married.
Yeah. Where were you married?
Chatswood.
Yeah.
Not in church. Registry. But
registry.
He gave us a bit of a sermon, the old bloke.
Oh,
Good
that's
old
good.
bloke, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he had something to do with the Norfolk Islanders.
Yeah. Why not church?
Oh, well, you know, we're two different religions.
Yeah, what was Kitty's religion?
So, well, at that time, Oswald went and had about her father had about 3 different religions as it went on, because you know, the Reverend Nobbs was one of the leader of the clan over in Norfolk. And, going back in history. Going back in history, yeah.
Yeah.
He was the bastard son of Lord Hastings, Governor General of India at the time.
Is that right?
The Reverend Nobbs, yeah.
So very colourful.
And the Queen Victoria gave him Norfolk Island, you know, the Pitcairn.
Yeah.
And he was the leader of the clan.
I didn't know Queen Victoria actually gave it to the Pitcairn Islanders. What, did they realise that Bligh was a bastard after all?
No, they did, because they were getting overcrowded over
okay. Yeah.
Well, I think it was intermarriages, you know.
Yeah,
Getting
sure.
just too close. And it was very hard. It was worse than Norfolk Island to get on in Pelham.
Yeah.
It's just big rocky island, Pitcairn.
Yeah, very hard,
There was
wasn't it?
no, you know,
No
where
real
Norfolk
port.
Islands is more like a Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's.
So you married at Chatswood,
Yeah.
and then you both went back.
But I went back first, and then
Yeah.
Kitty came along afterwards. She worked with her mother at. Used to work up at where Mount Margaret is. Mount Margaret. What's the one behind?
Mount St Margaret. So you went back before Kitty, and then she came to join you in Longreach?
Yeah.
What was Kitty's first impression of Longreach? Concerned for your welfare, for a start.
No, well, Kitty got a job. Well, she found it out. She couldn't go on an exchange because the exchange was pretty well full out there. But well, it's, you know, they're pretty.
Yeah.
Had to wait for someone. And she tried there, but she ended up working as a bar attendant at
The pub?
at the hotel. Yeah,
Yep.
with a couple of hotels, and actually ended up in the railway hotel. Well, she was well liked, and the bowling club. She worked at the bowling club,
Yeah.
and she was she took the job pretty well. And
So she
was
enjoyed-
well liked,
she enjoyed the
it,
country
that's
lifestyle,
right,
yeah.
because you get to meet, you know, all the people around
Yeah,
the town.
yeah.
Because that was the meeting place at a lot of
Yeah.
you know, socially on the weekends. And you all sort of made our own fun in those days, and someone have a guitar and all to sing along.
So you had dances?
Yeah, they had dances.
Yeah, because Kitty was a dancer, wasn't
Yeah,
she?
she Tahitian dancing, yeah.
Yeah.
Polynesian, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but her first impression of Longreach wouldn't be very good, because we just had a big flood at the time then. And,
Oh, Thompson River?
Thompson River had flooded there, and it was just drying out, and of course naturally the little sandflies arrived.
Oh, the
And
midgies.
The little midgie, well,
Yeah.
they were, you know, a little bit bigger than the midgies. You got,
They were real
on the coast,
sandflies,
you could
yeah.
see them, they were sandfly, and they took a big piece out of you.
Oh, yeah.
But being not used to it, she scratched them, and of course they were very tender, and she got infected,
Yeah.
and she had a terrible, really, bites all over her legs and
Oh,
everything.
golly.
They really ate her. So the first impression wouldn't be too good.
No.
Very social, we had a good social life. We had, you know, a lot of shooters had wives in town in the same situation
Yeah.
as me.
And you had the weekends off, that's what you're saying.
we
You
had
had the
weekends,
social life on the
yeah,
weekend.
we didn't work weekends. No,
Yeah.
we're not, you know, that's coming modern time.
Yeah.
No, we had only 5-day week, yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes if we're closer to town, say about 100 k's out or more, you know, a little bit under the 200 k's, we come in on a Wednesday night, taking in turns, share cars, you know, taking in Wednesday night. Might sometimes close to town, only be about 30 or 40 k's out, we'd be in every night.
Yeah.
And so it was pretty
That was
good.
good. Yeah.
Then Shane come along. And,
Oh, so he was born in Longreach?
Yeah, he's born. All my boys were born in Longreach.
Yeah?
Three
Yeah.
boys were. Peter just made it before we left. Yeah.
Right, right. So how many years would that be that you spent out there?
Oh, over 20 odd years.
Together? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, hang on. No, yeah, considering the 2 years he was there before we were married, yeah.
Yeah.
About 13, 14 years, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Become a local. Well, yeah.
Almost accepted, yeah.
No, really accepted.
Yeah?
Kitty was really accepted, and so was I. I hope so. Yeah, I think I was. Yeah. Made many friends there and the old people. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Longreach wasn't really a cliquey town like some towns out there where they were only stuck with their own, people. Of course, we're more, new people coming and going all the time.
Yeah.
On the way through.
What was
Mount Isa and all those places.
What sparked the decision to leave?
Well, my father got under the uncle, and the uncle sold me some land down in Waterford.
Oh, Jack,
Yeah,
okay.
And I didn't want really, I myself and Kitty too, I didn't want Shane and Tony to end up in the shearing sheds.
Oh,
it wasn't a future for them, it wasn't a trade or anything like that. And Longreach was pretty hard to get a trade for a young fella. So
you were
for opportunity, we moved down to
opportunity
for the
kids.
children
Yeah.
and ourselves and lifestyle. Yeah. I didn't want to be a shearer all my life.
No. So how old were you, mate, when you moved back moved into Waterford?
Be about 30, 38, 39.
Okay, yeah. And so you came to Waterford, and you had to build the house then, didn't you?
Yeah, we got the house built.
You only had the land.
In 1975 and
Yeah.
76. Yeah. And we moved down in 76.
Yeah.
And I got work on at the sugar mill, but it was seasonal work.
Yeah.
And I was kept on a couple of years over the non-crushing period, and worked on the farms.
Yep.
They owned a lot of farm, the Hex Sugar Mill in Woongoolba, just outside of Beenleigh.
Oh, okay.
And so a lot of people didn't know there was that mill so close to to Brisbane.
No.
And mostly all the sugar they ate was from there.
Yeah.
CSR was,
They had it, yeah.
They had it. Well, they bought the sugar, refined it there. In the off season, when the mill wasn't crushing,
Ah.
I worked on the farm, so I kept on.
Came across your first cane toad, no doubt.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Just how much of a pest were they?
And no, there wasn't so many of them around that time, but
Yeah.
they plagued proportion later on.
Yeah.
They were brought in actually by one of the cane farmers.
Yeah.
Thinking on the terms of the cactus blasters, we had the old prickly pear nearly took over.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I knew they brought in to
and they
destroy
brought in,
that,
so
yeah.
this bloke thought, oh well, I'll bring this cane toad in and take care of this bug that's getting into the cane.
You got that job. What about Kitty? Was she at home with the boys, or?
Well, Kitty found it very hard to get employment down there.
Yeah.
Because
Nothing around.
Actually, there was nothing really around for her, because she's really a bar attendant. No, actually, Kitty couldn't get a job down there. To suit her because she had the kids, to turn up. She was housewife in those days. Kitty was tied down with babies.
4, yeah. 4 kids altogether.
Yeah, well, she was tied down with 2 babies. That's why she couldn't very well get a job. Yeah. But I was making enough money to run the house and pay everything off.
Yeah.
Till the depression, recession.
Recession that we had to have.
Around the 80s.
Yep.
When everything went up, and jobs become very tight, so I wasn't kept on after the crushing season.
Right.
I was, I had a permanent job, when the mill was running, but it only run about 6 months of the year.
That's why you had to go back to shearing.
And of course, naturally, and I couldn't, I was doing shearing a few pet sheep, but I couldn't make ends meet, and getting a little bit behind on things, and I said, well, I'll have to go back out shearing to pay the mortgage.
The obvious option.
And I straight away rung up a few contacts and got a job straight away. So before I got down to bare essentials, I packed up in the ute and off out and had to leave the family behind.